question is, are we about to get some kind of disclosure from our galactic brothers and sisters, our star family, the UFO community, whatever you'd like to call it? Now, there's a few things that are making me consider this. Firstly, the amount of cloaking that's going on in the sky. So it's daytime here in the UK. It's towards the end of October 2024, and the daylight quality has been so poor all day. We've just got this perpetual darkness and grey skies. It's like they're blocking out some kind of activity. And a few nights ago there was reportedly the Northern Lights, and I went outside with some friends and we captured some interesting phenomena on our phones. And if you pan in, it really looks like cloaked ships. And I've had some friends from the mystic healing community send me pictures from Florida, again clearly star beings or unidentified flying objects in the sky. So what does this mean? What's the bigger context of this? So I'm actually really excited about this because I'm connected to my own star heritage. I'm ready, I'm waiting. But I would just say there's a few things to consider. You know, we have been taught by Hollywood, by the government, that all ETs are bad and nefarious. They want us to think that. Make no mistake, there's been the alien races that are and have not been for the highest and best intent for all concerned. But one thing to consider, as many of you watching this video will be beings from other star planets, so that means that you would have taken your first incarnation after leaving source on a different planet. So that determines what your star planet would be, the first one you incarnate in after leaving source. So if you are connected to your magical heritage, then you realise you are far greater than this human being that's presenting in this current meat suit. So we've been dumbed down for so long, you know. They don't want us to know how magical and powerful we are. And one thing to consider is that in many cycles of existence on planet Earth, we have been connected to our star families quite naturally, and we would have had interaction with those, and that would have been normal and natural. It's only in this later phase of where we've been quarantined after the fall of Atlantis that we have lost our connection to our star heritage and star beings. It's common knowledge that many of the cave paintings show UFO type, energetic type of pictures, as do the ancient artwork of Egypt and many of the ancient cultures. But of course this is not recommended, or this is hidden away in many of our museums and vaults, because the powers that were, and I'm going to put them in past tense, have been very invested in us not knowing the full potential of us and the full potential of technologies. So I think that we're on the precipice of disclosure, and I would just urge you, if you do come across a being from a different dimension, use your discernment. Remember to call in Archangel Michael. Ask the being to identify themselves, because it's universal law that they will identify themselves, and state that you are the Christ light. I am the love, I am the light, I am full of Christ light. And if they are not of good intention and not of high vibration, that will be enough to make them scarper. So remember your own spiritual protection. Remember, just because beings are technologically advanced doesn't mean they're spiritually advanced. And remember to use your discernment, just like you would if it was a man and woman standing in front of you. Maybe you would discern their energy code. Use the same kind of discernment if you happen upon a being from a different dimension. So I think that this is going to come fairly soon, but what soon? Anyway, just my thoughts. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.